this so far. Cold beer, don't you ever worry. I'm right here, never live without you. Don't care right now too. Cold beer, don't you ever worry. I'm right here, never live without you.
Another time starting off strong. What are we looking at? Well, I have to admit, I spent a shit ton of money on 4 cans of beer because it's from little Beaver Brewery. I sent a picture to Christine while she was doing her blog radio. Bloomington, Illinois. Okay, so it's a barreled-aged maple cheat day imperial milk stout with coffee, chocolate, maple syrup, and milk sugar. Keep cold, drink fresh. Label art was by Patty Young. It's good to see it. Patty's got. She can really draw a beaver. 12 fluid ounces, 16 currency drive. And I have not found anything about what it has for poop in it. So I guess I'll take a guess. If one of you are listening to this and want to tell me what ABV this is, I would appreciate it. Let's get our pour on. One of my favorite glasses. I need to get some more of these. Oh, wow, that is intarnation, and I am not choking up a heck of a lot of bubbles, so I'm just right off the bat going above 10% without even tasting it. Ooh, yeah, baby. I'm gonna start off in gym mode. I don't know what's floating on the top, but I'm just going to go with I don't want to drink it. Hopefully, Jim should have gotten his package, which means we did a trade, I guess, and he's got a new 10mm in his collection. Ed's 10mm. Oh, see, you guys should be happy. I didn't alter Ed's gun. I just gave it away. Still has the cryptic camo on it. So, Firefly, gym mode, low, medium, high, and turbo. Yeah, that is not gonna... Okay, so I am getting a barreled aged smell to it. Right off the bat, it's a little bit reminding me of the Bent Paddle Double Black from Bent Paddle, except for this is an action. They always call that a dark ale, and they never call it a stout. But cheers, and cheers to Travis Pastrana. Went from last to 11th yesterday at the Daytona 500. Other than the last, I don't know, Cobra, last 20 minutes, which is exactly what I did. Travis couldn't believe he was actually in the big show, and his comment was, if he can finish inside of the top 10, he met his goal. Just missed it by that much. Cheers. Probably should have eaten probably should have eaten again. Ooh, it's leaving the sweet coffee on my lips. It's a hard bunch of girls to get through. I'm just gonna kind of let it sit. I tried to do a few things down here before I open this, but right now I'm telling you I'm in violation of the stout rules. Yeah, I'm so fired right now. Let's just say we're only about 10 degrees north of where I'd want to drink my beer on a nice summer day after I got done mowing the lawn. Yeah, what was I doing? Well, I decided, because I have a much better bedside gun than Ed's here, which you're talking 12 rounds, and I like to always stock it up with some definite soup can material. So it's got 12 shots in it, and it's hot as it's supposed to be. In my world, everything should be. I used to have the Surelight on it. Sorry, Streamlight. I used to have the Streamlight on it, and no, settle your little woe asses down. I had Pete make me a holster with it, with this and without it, so I still have a holster to keep it in the carry rotation. It's more or less been an on-duty gun. Like, I couldn't even tell you the last time that gun was in the safe. So, unless of course the libtards here in Minnesota get their way on paper, they'll never get their way in logistics with me. I won't be able to have any on-duty guns. As a matter of fact, you wouldn't even be able to. Technically, I wouldn't even be able to be down here with this, with ammunition anywhere near it. Yeah. I'm sorry. Daddy won't be playing along with any unconstitutional douche fucks from the state of Minnesota. But I decided that being that I really do want to, I want to keep this match together, even though it doesn't quite lock into the holster quite as well as the with the laser on it, because the laser's taking up more space, or a little bit more space. It's close. I mean, it doesn't rattle or anything. It's still a usable scenario. But I wanted, is this the replacement to my love interest in getting a Glock 29? The one Glock I have never been in possession of. And here I get turned into a Glock fan, not a fanboy, but at least respecting what they are, a tool. I get turned into one of those, and yet I have never had the G29. I've held it in my hand, and I'd have to say that the Springfield feels a little bit better in my hand, and I've got 11 rounds. I can't remember what the tap out is on the little G29, but either way, I got this from Jim, which means something. It has optics on it, because I said what I'm considering carrying something, and as much as the Hellcat would be obviously an optics ready gun in my collection, I have carried it outside of the house, but it pretty much is always a jammy gun. You can forget that you even have it on you. But this is kind of, if that's the Hellcat, then this is the Demon Seed here. And I really want to keep this on here, but I need to get another one of these because I want to have Pete make me. I have to get this to Pete, which is now the other problem. I'm thinking it'd be easier just to save up a little bit of money, buy it, and have it shipped to Pete. if I could talk enough of you guys into, if any of you have this and you're getting holsters for other things from Pete, there is a side of me that is considering buying one and shipping it to Pete and telling him to keep it. I'm just not quite in the financial situation to do that at this moment in time, but it's not like I haven't. Me and Christine have actually given Pete a firearm way back in the day. Flat out told him, I mean, still he doesn't have it anymore. Pete, I don't think Pete has anything more than 15 minutes. I mean, there's no hard feelings. I told Pete, this comes with no strings. Me and Christine just want to do something nice for you. And if down the road you decide that it's not for you, sell it. It's yours to do what you want with. And the fucking prick sold it. Just kidding. So I'd really like to keep this match together, but I either have to buy one and have it sent to Pete, and then he can send it back to me, which would be the scenario that I like the best right now, because I'd like to keep these together. But I need to get him one of these because I'm going to have him make me a holster for the HK and start carrying the HK like this. But I think this is probably a better matchup. It has now been the pretty much on duty and bedside gun. And again, once again, I'm not surprised at the awesomeness that is Streamlight lights. But again, considering you have, I know, I hope John Solar never sees this. You have 2 lights. I think this company has a better reputation. On the other hand, I haven't heard anything bad about this. Streamlight, I don't mind saying, Streamlight's a good company. On the other hand, Olight is a piece of shit company, but their products seem to be stellar. I had to spend the time going through the rail adapters to find the one that would space the light where it needs to be on here. Over here, just put it anywhere on the rail and slide it right into position and lock it down. Genius. Overall, this is just a much better design. It's bright as hell. It has the laser built into it. I like the slider switch. You know, all the way, or in the middle for both. Push it that way for the flashlight, pull it this way for the laser. God damn it. It's Olight, fine, Olight. It's fantastic. I wish I had like 10 of these. I need at least one more. I'd like 2 more, because I'd like to put this back on the blue ghost gun. That's where it has been, and I took that out of rotation as the bedside gun because of this guy. But I think this is just a better match. There's a whole lot of pistol to fill up, and I think the Streamlight looks good in there. I also like that it doesn't go past the end of the barrel, which means if I want to take this just on a daily shoot, it won't get quite as mussed up as the ones that stick out right into the mainstream of the fun. But yeah, I think this is the combination I'm going to have to stay with. I just need to get 2 of these, that's all. If anybody's interested on helping me buy one of those for Pete and he keeps it, let me know. I know that's just opening up the door and tossing money out the window, but that has been on my consideration list. If I can afford to do that, is to just make sure that Pete has one of those in his arsenal, so I could literally down the road Or if you already have one, I could literally call Pete and say, I need a holster for a G19 with the Olight on it. He'd be like, no problem. Okay, on the Public Night's Dark Mild Ale, Sense says batch number 1 had a bit of oil in it, which sucked after all the capsaicin and led to an uneven heat. Wow. Are you the creator of it? I have to tell you, bottle number 1 is gone, and this is what's left of bottle number 2. This stuff is freaking awesome in Bloody Marys. You wanna jazz something up? I can tell you Well, I'm guessing. I'm just guessing. I'm thinking through the things that have. It's packing a lot of flavor for something that's got this light body to it. This would be awesome in baked beans. This would be awesome in chili. This is, for me, it's kind of just turned into a cooking additive, but I also do know that it fends pretty well over pizza and over eggs and hash browns and stuff like that. But I really love it in Bloody Marys. So since I don't know if you are just you've had it or you're the one that created it. UOCR220 Spock to Kitchen. And they says Spock to Kitchen again. Okay. Clyde was first on the hazelnut butter cup. Then Clyde says whiskey and revolution for all. Two-Hearted Bastard gives 2 more shots to that. Redneck, a beer from United Art. I'm gonna predict it's pretty good. Greetings, Captain. Yeah, it was. And then he says Whistling Pig. Nice. I was just trying to find something that I know that Scott would approve of, and I know that he liked his rye. Gonna need a moment, boys. He liked his rye, and towards the end there, because of all the medication and stuff he was taking, he wasn't able to drink. I mean, he didn't have anything when I was down there, but he's more than happy to make me up a cocktail. So, so many good people that I miss. I'm sorry, fidgeting. I've really been thinking a lot of Harold lately. Harold and Ed, Scott, Justin, Matt Reisner from Rise Arms. It's just me and Nyop were talking about this, and it's just like sucks. You know, it's like, obviously, everybody that we know isn't getting any younger. I mean, seriously, why is there a buttload of people that just act like they have their fucking heads up their ass all the time? It's like, seriously, I've said it before, and I hope I'm never Nostradamus, but, you know, this could be the last video that I ever do. And not because WokeTube sucks or whatever. I mean, I see right now, if you stop seeing any videos from me, it's basically one of two things. One, I'm dead, or two, weird shit starts happening in this country and I will be meeting the first group of the guys in our group, and then we'll figure out where we're going from there. Lock and load. Rich Huff says, cheers all, cheers Rich. Smile money. Dang, that beverage had everything but beer in it. J-Dog is here at home. Poco, rest in peace, Mr. Holster. Then he says, bottoms up, Miles. Chug, chug, chug. Yeah, Miles was pretty much in a drinking frenzy. Probably would have had him for a few more hours than I wanted the other day, but he had to shit. And he wanted to shit on home field. Redneck, 14 minutes 52 seconds, first sip of beer. Multi-gun man, fuck it all, except for 357 Magnums and whiskey. That shit's cool. I cannot disagree with you at all. That's another one. I don't know if I ever shot it. I know Joey has a Kuhn and Arms 357 Magnum. Looks like a 1911, but obviously most of the parts are not interchangeable. But it does look like a 1911. Clyde, I'm just looking through the assortment here of if I actually really want even to have a drink. What's in the goodie bar here? Almost bought a bottle the other day, and then I decided. Did pick up some beers though. I mean, you know, utilizing those you cool guys that send a little extra money so I can run and grab something. Not to sound like I don't super appreciate it, but holy shit! Once again, just another thing about that we have with this hopping Biden economy. Oh my God! It's just like since Biden is in office, I don't even that just doesn't even matter anymore. It's just it's like who even cares? I'm using $20,000 here just to I got a loose fit over here on this shelf, so I just kind of like prop this stuff up with it. But I get a decent amount of money from you guys that are part of the Patreons, but the bottom line is the Patreon funding would purchase 7 of these beers. There was a 4-pack. 7 cans of this beer. Now, having said that, I would actually consider at $10 a can that it be a little on the pricey side. But it's turning out to be pretty good. Is it $10 a can good? I don't really think anything. Any beers. Grape. Couple of the faves aren't even into that. I mean, Dogfish Head 120. That'll run you. But I mean, I know if I see this again, would I get it again? Like it's literally like going once a year, going to church for Dogfish Head 120 at $40 for 4. It's like, oh hell yeah, I have to. I do pretty much the same thing every year. I have 2 of them fresh, and I have 2 of them in a year. anywhere between a year and 2 years is where after 2 years it's just kind of irrelevant. But there's a big difference between day 1 and day 365. This is another one that obviously aging is not going to hurt it at all. Still not sure. I'm sticking with at least 10% because of the way it poured, but boy, it is getting into some of the heavy, thickest beer I have had. A little bit of a warming, no booziness. There's so many flavors and shit going on in there. Probably masking all that. Wow. I might step up over 10.5%. Somewhere between, I have to settle somewhere between 10.5 and 11. I'm gonna say 10.5, but it's kind of almost a wink saying maybe just a tad more. Somewhere between 10.5 and 11. Be nice if I could find it on the can somewhere. Surgeon General, there's nothing in there. Little Beaver Brewery. In the area, we have a full restaurant and patio. Ooh. Nope, I'm not in the area. And then there's some Facebook, Little Beaver Brewery, whatever that is, I don't even know. I think that's the symbol for Twitter. Little Beaver Brewery, 12 fluid ounces. Nice ass, that's all I gotta say about that. 2 thumbs up and 2 more shots from Cold Hearted Bastard. Redneck, you have too many teeth to drink Bush beer for a month. Hey, but I watched my first NASCAR in years. David got me hyped for it. I should have gone up to his house. He was cooking up little. See, here's the problem. I would have loved to have gone up to David's and spent the time watching this thing with him. I had brunch with me and Christine, Samantha, and Gage, and again, not going to see it, but I'm just throwing these out there so you understand that if it goes bad, at least it seemed good in the first place. Samantha's boyfriend Gage. I kind of blew it. Every time we go to a restaurant and I get a new waiter, he or she, I always do the same thing. I'd like a Bloody Mary. What's in the what's the accessories you have in that Bloody Mary? They list off, like this one, it was a piece of sausage, little piece of sausage, olive, some cheese. It was some good cheese, and a big pickle wedge. And I'm like, okay. Normally, this is the part where I always say, here's the deal. I am going to directly relate your tip. Half of it will be based on your service throughout this experience with you, and the other half of your tip is going to, and the bigger part of your tip is going to be based on how many olives you come back with. I say that every single time. It turns out Gage was ready for me to make this comment, and I decided, I looked over at Sam and she had that look on her face like here we go, my dad's gonna make a scene over fucking olives with the waitress, and I decided to not. So I didn't say anything. So unfortunately, I diffused Gage's joke just a little bit, but he reached in his pocket and put a container of habanero green olives down, or habanero stuffed green olives down on the table in front of me and said, "There, is that going to be enough olives?" Like, wow. What a kiss ass, but keep them coming, Gage. That's all I gotta say. Keep my daughter happy. Don't be like the last guy and turn into, we have to be a protector, and we have to make sure that she doesn't see her family or her friends, and we isolate her and treat her like shit. And thankfully, I raised a girl that looked at him and said, if this is the kind of person you want, it's not me. You can get the fuck out. And that's what took place. So you ask me my concerns. Mine is that someone will upset her so much she'll just shoot him. Because she's Italian and Irish, which means she'll be fast to respond and respond violently. Nice ass. That's all I got to say about that. Poco, watching during dinner, pork chops, mashed taters, and barbecue roasted corn. Ooh, that all sounds exceptional. Redneck, my daily guess is 86 pieces of brass in the jar. Oh, Redneck's guess, Nyhap's guess on the last brewery review, because I don't know if he's in here today or not. Was 100. At least I think that's what it was. If not, I apologize. But I think his guess was 100. Poco, I need large rifle primers bad. And then Poco guesses 57 brass in the jar. Come on, man. All these opportunities. Redneck says, MD 2020, it'll get you drunk. Yes, it will. Wow. We're on like pooper patrol. Din Scourge, why would you pay for Bush when you get straight to the ham? Hey, if I can find hams, I'd buy hams easily over everything. I threw Bush out there because when I moved in, John that owned that house was a Bush drinker, and Mike at the time was drinking Bush beer. Now he just drinks like the cheapest shit. It's just, if I stop to pick him up stuff, I like Marlboro Lights is what I get him for cigarettes, and they're like 100% better than what he normally smokes. And if I get him beer, I normally get him Bush because it's so much better than it's some shit from Quick Trip. Never even heard of it before. And because it's coming from a convenience store in Minnesota, it cannot be higher than 3.2. I mean, it's one thing to drink beer because you like the flavor of beer. That doesn't taste like beer. It tastes like asshole. And on top of it, it doesn't have any alcohol in it. So you got to drink a lot of asshole to get drunk. Smile money. Miles needs some rum for that Coke. That's a personal favorite. She is a beautiful woman. Not encourage him. Smile money. If your plastic reaches sea turtles from Minnesota, they were meant to die, Miles. Ah. Oh, that's my spleen rupturing that you hear right now. God. Okay. Some comment to that. I have been saying this for quite some time. This is EMT. The one straw that started this crap didn't even come from the U.S. We build mountains with our garbage. I know. You know, these environmentalist fuckwads, they go on and on about this, that, and the other thing. The United States is like the least of the CO2 producing countries on the planet. But yet, all these dildos are trying to get us forced into electric everything. Let me tell you something. It can't fucking happen. You can't have almost everything sitting here. You can't make a TV without petroleum. They're just fucking stupid. These are the stupidest motherfuckers on the planet. There's no proof of global anything. We have only looked at a sliver of the time that this planet has even been around, and we're gonna base fucking making everybody do something? Well, kiss my fucking ass. When I fucking drop the hammer and shift into second gear at 1200 horsepower and I'm getting like 4 miles per gallon, yeah, fucking amen. Because that was my choice. And why do I fight for everything that our founding fathers gave us? Because we are supposed to be free. We are supposed to have freedom. We're not supposed to have some commie dick-licking fuckstick organization go, oh, you've got to, oh, first of all, we want all your guns. But until we come and get them, you got to keep the guns over there. And all your ammo over there, and if the two of them touch, you're in some kind of violation. Fuck you. I hope every single one of these sorry, Smile Money, I won't say die and burn to the ground just for you. Smile Money at EMT. That turtle also had a cocaine addiction. They leave that part out of the story, laugh out loud. They ban straws and single-use plastic bags around here. Yet we burn our trash. We also dispose of our trash in plastic bags. Car accidents will likely increase as a result of people drinking in their cars with straws. Then Smile Money says the EMT laugh out loud, so evidently something got deleted. Fucking woke tube. And then Sharky says, I saw pics of that snorting turtle. Oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, these supposed islands of plastic, none of that shit came from the United States of America. But yet, let us just keep passing laws and things about how much waste can come out of that company, and we're gonna have to lower yours because you make ammunition, and our whole goal is if we can't come for your guns, we'll just make ammunition impossible to get. Yeah, there was just another local story about some guy that was just a fucking whack job because he had like 1,000 rounds of ammunition. I'm like, fucking amateur numbers, bitch. Smile Money, dang, how many dicks do you keep in your basement? You're stepping out on them like every... What? Okay, I'll say he says ducks. Damn, how many ducks do you keep in your basement? You were stepping on them like every 5 minutes. Good thing I changed it from ducks to dicks. Today I don't think there's any. But if I were to step on a duck today, I think it would gish. Redneck, night captain, and...
Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden!
So how many? Matt has been grinding balls with all of his coworkers. That is just a disgusting possible thought string going in my brain. I'm moving on. Mike says cheers. Cheers, Mike. Smile money. Miles, sea level rise reaching Minnesota. Don't waste your money on that boat. You know, I don't even remember much of this coming. I must have had a lot of auto deletion happening as... Then Scourge, you thought the Orange Mad Dog 2020 was pretty good for $4. You didn't even rate it. I haven't had it straight. I've only had it as a cocktail, goddammit. Oh, see? There it is. The hell did Miles leave? Oh, he left some sausage. Well, you know what happens when you leave shit behind, Miles. I don't want to turn this into the eating channel, but about right now I could definitely go for... I do have the third block of Limburger down here. I started it during the Daytona, and I put it away in the upstairs refrigerator, and about an hour later when I went to go grab some mix for my orange juice, I opened up the refrigerator door and was like, oh my god, if this was Christine, she'd be pissed right now, because it smells like a frickin' outhouse when you open the door of the fridge. So I relocated it down here. Steven, 2 minutes 15 seconds. That a boy. Nothing like Venice. 2 minutes. True. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? The Limburger cheese. And it, yeah. Yeah. True. I am assuming you are referring to Miles trying Limburger for the first time. I don't know. I was hoping he wasn't going to like it. Instead, we each ate half of that block. I will tell you something. There is serious repercussions to overindulging in Limburger cheese. Like you have to use the seatbelt when you're using the shitter later that same day. Gun glutton. It's just a matter of time before Minnesota bans Miles from eating too much methane. Oh, gun glutton? You know where these commie pinko sons of bitches are? You know, the ones that I would normally say, but I won't because of Smile Money, that should all die. If they watch this video, I could actually get like a community guideline strike for just the methane explosions that went on. No permits. I wasn't in possession of the methane permits that would have been required. Speak of the devil. Pete sends me I am 45 minutes into my brew review right now, and this comes in. You know I'm gonna show this shit. Oh my god. Maybe I should leave it up there so you see who it came from. It's like, yes! Oh, Jesus God. Oh. Oh. Oh my. Okay. Batch number 2. This is the only thing I don't like about it, because it's got such a light body. It's got good flavor. I mean, I'm going to have to make sure I leave this out so that it makes the trip upstairs. I don't know what dinner is going to be yet, but I want that. So what you got to do is you got to create God, it's like ass day. Jolson should be freaking happy. Gotta create a spot to fill. Oh, might have lost a drop. I'm pissed now. But amongst the spiciness of that, make a little puddle of happy. Personal favorite. When it goes from here to gone, some pretty good shit. Cold-haired bastard, 92 brass. Hector, not first, but I have coffee and a great personality and a magic pecker. Cobra, says H8. H8 is a misdemeanor. They got unauthorized guests on the field. Matt Davis, to the sunny slopes of long ago. Oh. I wanted it out here on display, Matt, but it's actually looking right at it in the gun room. It hangs right below the Eric sign that Samantha gave me. It's made up of, they used guns and gun parts that spell out Eric with I showed it when I got it, but To the Sunny Slopes hangs right below that. Hector, almost forgot, Salty Shellback said he saw Miles fart on a parakeet. And D5. D5 has already been called on a sunk ship. Oh shit! I never put that up for the other one. Wrote it down though. EMT has the battleship, and Hector, you already sunk the little cruiser. And there's Hector right there. J-Dog, Fisher pen refill, $5 to $10. My last one was $10 for the fine black. Gun Wild says 92 pieces of lead in the jarro.
Can you come and get your beer glasses for a second? I gotta load up the dishwasher again.
Yeah. Phil called 92 first.
Just like I did. Got two more.
You can keep them. How these glasses get dirty?
I don't know, you, Miles, Matt. Certainly ain't me.
McPain in the ass. 2A, Victor, and Callie. The Pew roster is being done away with. That means we'll be able to buy anything. Get the checkbook out. Get the checkbook ready. Here comes Mama. Really? You didn't tell me about this? Sharky says, seeing is believing. Hope it works out. But I smell a ton of appeals coming. McLean, I hope I had my face in her tits, because that's where I'd really like to be. You are here. Yeah. McLean, I think this is it. It's been thought all. It's been through all the other stuff. And Sharky says all the way to the Supreme Court. If so, let me know with some links. Gunwild, don't let Miles stand too close to the camera. He freaks me out. McLean, I have a Makita 18-volt weed eater. Don't mean to brag, but I'm at it. Also got a Jimmy Vaughn Stratocaster. Not that anybody cares. What? Woof. I do. McLean, I have a suspicion Hector is a bottom. McLean, oh, my ear hurts. Says Miles, he's the second knuckle deep in it. Hang on, gotta grab more beer. Glasses.
Alcoholics.
Well, that one's still got a fucking Bloody Mary in it.
That one quick? Here, give us one.
Keep that one. I'll take that one. That one just go put it in the rotation for you. Wade, I haven't plowed in years, but I'm an expert ambidextrous shoveler. Douglas! Mr. Holster and Eric, Brewery View was the best ever. Rest in peace, sir. You are truly missed. Yeah? Jesus God. It was like somehow like the floodgates were open. And you know, the man came to drink. I think he was on his second one when I was opening my first. McLean, note to screenwriter, if Miles can see where your plot is going, it's time for a rewrite. Mr. MarkMac85, we miss you, Mr. Holster. Thanks for all the fun. Rest in peace. Prayers always for Katie. Seems to be some dust on the monitor. Okay, I got it. McLean, Miles is hammered. McLean, that Scooby-Doo beer girl wears that outfit more than Miles wears his Milwaukee shirt. McLean, shout out to Clyde. Knee deep in the vintage shit. The hell? Steven, 69 subs. What are you talking about the shells? Steven, 1 hour, 11 minutes, 3 seconds. Is that why Miles got a new job? Miles says, no, not really. Don't even know why I said that. Steven says, I didn't figure.
Yeah, I just got a DUI.
Why did he say that? Since how he did not. Steven, 1 hour, 13 minutes, 19 seconds. Damn, now people have to hope for a bad thing to win. Good one, Miles. Laugh out loud.
Closest date without going over when Sammy and Gage get engaged or break up.
EMT, Gay 5, and...
Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden!
Non-heterosexual 5 is a miss. Mr. 27, nice intro, Brew Balmy studio guy. Sharky cheers all. Intro babe made long for milk. C308 on deck. Oh crap. And a Sasquatch. Hey Miles. And Sharky says, and rest in peace, Mr. Holster. Sharky 1910. What shirt?
Shit. Looks like her shirt fell off. Never know.
Oh, yeah. Oops. She's still there. Yeah, yeah, she looks like she's, she's having a wardrobe malfunction that I approve of. Sharky, boom! Nice one can, Mr. Cat. Sinking the tiny one. Good to see you going back to the usual and shooting at stuff that's already been shot. Sharky, 2332. That's indeed in a very similar field I was plowing back in the day. Fun fact, it was a blonde farmer's daughter that assisted in the plowing, not going wobbly. I went down though, and read more. And did she? Good times. Oh, and Miles, her name wasn't Summer. It is, as she's still around, Francine? She looks like she could be a Francine. Okay, let me, Oh. Yeah, I can tell you, Sharky has a fetish for that overall look, and I cannot say I disapprove. Sharky, Golf 3, G3. G3 is a misdemeanor. Sharky SH, now that's an outro babe in a hammock. Nice. Like a banana hammock would be nice. And last, 22 hours ago, is Hi Brew Miles from Mr. 27. Okay. An imperial milk stout with coffee, chocolate, maple syrup, and sugar milk. I'm actually going to give this a 9.5 because it's almost too sweet. I mean, it's very sweet. Oh, but it's got such good flavors. I'm gonna stick with a 9.5. It is impressive though. It is impressive. Almost as impressive as one of Ed's guns, and that's why I certainly did not have a problem if Jim wanted to pick up one. Now, this gun of Ed's, I will never give up. I will never give up Ed's 1911, and I will never, ever, ever, ever give up Ed's SKS. And yet, I try to send that thing back to him. Oh, but, J-Dog, just for the record, I have never shot this gun either. So, the SIG C-Carry from you-know-who, and the 4006 of Ed's. Now, it's on duty because it has proven history with Ed. It's, I don't know. I don't have no explanation for why. Because between Ed and Jules is the reason that I have this. She actually went back and pulled it off of went back to the gun store and said, "Of Ed's guns, what's still here?" And this was one of them. And she bought this back from the gun shop and gave it to me. And then Mr. Holster gave me 250 cal ammo cans filled with 40 cal. One is all defensive and one is all range stuff. So, J-Dog, I have no excuse for this one either. It's just that for some reason it's on duty, so it's always somewhere. This one does not have a psychological block. The C carry, I have a small block on that one, and I do not know why, but I need to read Be Like Ed, and I need to bring this to the range. It's an out of sight, out of J-Dog. This is they have no great explanation other than the fact that when I open up the safe and go, maybe we'll take that one or that one or that one or that one, it's this one is never in the safe. So I just never think about it. I am going to go put this back right next to the C carry though. So maybe next time we go out, this and the C carry need to be popped along with these two. Different reasons for that though. Okay, going to the club, and then I gotta get out of here. First in is Rich saying cheers clubbers. Cheers Rich. Smile Money. It club time. Cheers. Cheers, Smile Money. I apologize if the rants got too much. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I get passionate about our freedoms and our guns, and to disarm the American public with the thoughts that gun violence is going to go down. No, gun violence will go up. Because there won't be any good guys with guns, just the bad guys with guns. But Smile Money, over the top on making me laugh comments. That's thank you, my friend. That's that Sharky moment. J-Dog says, Heart Club Mr. Holster. J-Dog, you big miserable bastard. You know, you need to let me know when you'd like to show up. The other two do it. And then, well, of course, with enough notice, we can do dinner plans. How about those Philly cheesesteaks again? Huh? I have the supplies right now, but I haven't made them yet. Personal favorite. Lindsay Strutt. Hector in the club wearing nothing but strips of bacon. Don't eat me, Eric. Don't worry. There's no problem. I mean, Hector, if it came down to it was just me and you, I mean, I'm not saying that you don't have a chance, but... Okay. Nothing to see here. Everything to see here, though. Okay, cheers. I hope your Monday went better than mine, but after dual channels on the box, I'm doing. Oh, that's funny. Just as I reach for the 10s, it powers down. I had an incident today, and let's just say that falling was involved, and when you're having back problems, that's never good. So right now, I am wired on both channels. Okay, I'm going to go figure out what I'm going to make for dinner, and I'm going to bring the batch number 2 up. Batch number 2 is... whoever you are making this, stuff, you are definitely on the right path. So thank you, and cheers. And we may or may not see you tomorrow. I don't know. We're supposed to. We've had snow almost all day today, and I've not moved any of it because I don't really care. Need to put something on top of all the ice. Cheers.